I do hope you're all well. What I'm about to deliver is going to be a powerful piece of content, and I'm hoping it's going to be life changing. All right, life changing. Now, obviously, I specialized in being an acting coach, mentor, and all of that quite early on in my career. Um, so, because I found that that was my love and what I wanted to do. Okay, so I did get rid of the day job quite early, but it's hard for actors to do this. And I'm going to teach you something right now, and make you think in a totally different way that for a lot of you should be particularly life changing if you allow it to be. Okay, so I'm live across YouTube, Facebook, Facebook Actors Worldwide, Facebook Matt Zina Acting. I am live across LinkedIn, Twitter, Insta. Okay, say hello if you're on. Santosh, great to hear from you, mate. Great day. Yes, absolutely. I can see a few big hitters on: Ollie Blakely, Rich Brody, Yvonne Campbell, Philomena, Emma Guile. Make sure you stick around for this, guys. This is some big, massive content. Okay, get involved. Let me know that you are on, and then wait for this. Okay, so every actor has a day job. Every actor would rather be doing something else other than their day job. Apparently, in their heart of hearts, they are a performer, and every single time they go to a day job, they don't feel like they want to be there. They don't feel like they should be there. They have to ask their boss if they have an audition, and they fear that. The boss sometimes says no. It's just a horrific situation. Why anybody would go to a job that they don't like is beyond me. And I know some people will get angry and go, well, it's easy for him to say. Right. At 23 years old, I was incredibly good at sales. I was a sales manager. I went round the country. I had a car. Okay. And at 23, I decided that from this point onwards, I was paid so much money for a 23-year-old, it was ridiculous. They wanted me to stay on. I had a car, a company car, I had everything I wanted. At 23, I said, look, I'm not doing this. I'm not getting up at whatever time, 4 a.m., to drive to the other side of the country. I was like, I will never, ever, from this point onwards, do a job that I don't want to do, regardless of money, regardless of everything else. And at 23 years old, that's what I did, right? And I've never looked back. I'm 38 now, 39 soon, and it's just the best thing that I ever did. I don't think that any other actor should ever, if you are a genuine performer in your heart, there's no reason why you have to have a day job. And again, all the messages, I can feel them, can feel the retort, which is, well, I need it. How am I going to fund my headshots? Right. There are so many jobs. This content, if you really listen, there are so many jobs that you could be doing rather than your day job. So many jobs. Okay. So if your job pays you two, all right, even upwards, okay, then grand, you can earn that money from doing things you love. Now, the problem is your mentality. You see performing and acting jobs as just theatre, film, and TV, right? Don't limit yourself. Those jobs will come along, okay? They come along a bit rarer. You might go on a theatre run, but you have to, right, look at peripheral performance jobs that are going to make you get up and want to get up, and they're not going to stifle your creativity. Are going to have you performing on a daily basis. They're going to have you looking forward to getting up. You're going to have variety. You're going to earn money. You're going to enjoy your life. And do you know what? You're going to be performing constantly. So when you do get that big audition, you're going to have been performing day upon day after day in different peripheral acting jobs, so that then when you go and you do that audition, you are confident. You're a performer. Of course you're going to get the job. You perform on a daily basis rather than the actor that comes out of their day job and runs down to the train station in their suit and gets changed, goes for that audition, and they're just stifled creativity because they've spent most of the day on the phone. That doesn't work. Get rid of that day job yesterday. What are your options? There are so many peripheral performing jobs. It's unbelievable. How anybody doesn't have an acting business as opposed to a day job just baffles me. Okay? So, what can you do? You can do voiceover. You can do role play. You can write to companies. There's agencies, role play, medical role play. Okay? You can do seasonal work. All right? Look, would you rather be sat behind a desk or be an elf? I'd rather be an elf, personally. All right. If for some reason you are too embarrassed or you think it's beneath you to be an elf or perform at Christmas as an elf, then in your heart, you are not a performer. You are in this industry because of ego, and you will never succeed anyway. Okay? Genuinely. Secondly, okay, you could do scareground acting. You could do, and so all these things come up seasonally. You could do content creation. You could get in touch with agencies that get actors to help with content creation for big companies. You can do by the minute voiceover work on websites online where they pay you by the minute to do performance work, i.e., voiceover. You can work for promo companies, promo agencies. Here's one for you. This will really test you. Would you rather work behind a desk or be a mascot, for instance? And I mean like put like a big suit on with a big hat and pretend to be a big chicken, or would you rather be sat behind a desk? What does your ego say? Are you in this because you're a genuinely performer, or are you an ego? Would you do things like promo work? Would you do things like murder mystery? There are so many jobs that you could be doing rather than be sat behind a desk. So when actors come up to me and say, "Oh, I don't want to have a day job," I'm like, come on, get rid of it yesterday. There's so much you can be doing to earn money. And imagine you set your own diary then. You book in some promo work, or you book in a murder mystery event, you book in some voiceover work, you're a bit short of money, so you log on and you do minute by the minute voiceover work, right? You're submitting on smaller jobs, commercials, all of this stuff constantly. You set your own diary. Don't have the day job. It stifles your creativity, gets you frustrated, gets you on a negative keel. It ruins your whole career. Okay? Don't have one. I decided to get into, and as well as that, there's another aspect to this. I did exactly this. I was like, right, I'm not going to have a day job that stifles me anymore. And I got into, and I'd already been into it quite a few years, on and off. But I was like, I like acting coaching. I'm going to do that. But then that became a huge thing. It was like such a passion, burning passion in me that became my thing in this industry, where it just took off there now, working for BBC, ITV, on-set acting coaching, it just took off. You might find that peripheral performance job might become your passion. I would rather do what I do than get a regular role in a leading soap. I promise you. I promise you. Okay? That might happen for you. Okay? Genuinely. So this is what you should be doing. Don't have a day job. Don't be above it egotistically. Because if you're not a performer in your heart, all right, and you feel like you're above a lot of these things, a lot of famous actors will laugh now and go on the Graham Norton show and laugh about some of the jobs that they had. But I respect them because they weren't going to settle for a day job, and all these hundreds of people are unhappy in their jobs, and yet you are doing something fun that you enjoy and performing. All right, you need to get a grip. You need to get out of that day job, and you need to do it yesterday, okay? Because it's killing you, it's stifling your creativity, and you should have an acting business. There is nothing cooler than being an entrepreneur and having a business. I'm telling you right now, nothing cooler. All right. So make sure that you set up your acting business, your performing business, and make sure you do it right now. Emma says, got to dash for my day job, but thank you for this, Matt. Very useful. I'm sure it's food for thought there for you, Emma. All right. There we have it. Okay. And do you know what? It doesn't have to happen instantly. I'm not saying just dump your day job. Reduce your hours as you get more peripheral performance work until your peripheral performance work takes over from your day job. Know how much money you need to live on and just earn that money from doing something you love. Remember, this is your life. As soon as you love what you do, you will never work a day again in your life, like me. Okay? All right? Much love. Now, if any of you, I'm mentoring people at the minute. I've got one place left. I've just had somebody jump on it yesterday. I'm looking for people who want to be mentored and coached by me on a daily basis. That includes one-on-one, 3 hours acting classes per week, being part of a really strong community of actors. Make sure you get in touch if you want to be mentored, and I can help you through this from going from part-time actor to being a full-time actor. I can help with all of this. I can help with all sorts of things, but really becoming that full-time actor that you want to be. And that's what I do. Rich, absolutely good advice as always. That really means a lot. Thank you so much, guys. All right. I hope that this, even though it's delivered in a certain way, passionate, I really want to see that some of you take action on this and change your life for the better, doing what you love. I'm so passionate about it because I did it. Okay. I did it, and I've never worked since the age of 23. I've never, ever worked a day in my life again. Okay.